Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Pitch Talk.
We are fans of football dropping vlogs, videos and podcasts on the beautiful game.
Check out our videos on YouTube and Instagram's IGTV,
including special feature segments,
5 minutes with the G,
the Straight Shootin View,
coaching with JBK. We produce, record and edit video content
and audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Verbal, Podomatic,
Anchor,
Spotify
and other podcast platforms.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution on Twitter, Instagram,
Facebook
and www.pitch-talk.com.
The pitch is where we eat.
The pitch is where we sleep.
And the pitch is where we talk.
I can see you now. I can see you now and then. I can see you now.
Welcome to
the Straight Shootin View.
What is up, people? Straight Shootin LJA here, and welcome to a rather somber episode of the Straight Shootin View, because I'm wearing all black because I'm a little sad today, because Sadio Mane, he's finally completed his deal about a day or two ago to leave to go to Bayern Munich. And you know what, I'm actually not sad about it, because you know what, Sadio Mane, I wish the guy all the best. He won everything there was to win with us at Liverpool, and hey, he's going to go down as having a stellar, glittering career. Now, some, like Dean Saunders, have said, oh, he's going to ruin his career at Bayern Munich. He's just going to smoke a cigar, put his feet up, and, oh, he'll ruin his legacy. No. Ruining legacies I'm going to come back to shortly. But, you know what? It is one of them ones. The way Sadio Mane has handled himself during this whole thing has been absolutely exemplary. He hasn't come out and talked smack about the club, more on that later. He hasn't come out and talked like burnt bridges on his way out, I'll put it that way. Because modern players in this modern era, in terms of moving for money, fame, whatever the case may be, most players seem to burn bridges on their way out of clubs. And it was refreshing to see that Sadio Mane didn't, and that so many of his teammates, from Milner to Robertson to Trent to Salah, were just like, you know what, it was a pleasure to have played alongside you. Thank you for all the memories. Good luck. It was great to see that, a positive departure from a club of such an important player, because Sadio Mane is an amazing player. Now, leaving the wage thing aside, people have speculated, oh, he wanted this money to stay, he wanted that money to stay, and and apparently Liverpool as a club only offered a 1-year deal with kind of, well, instead of, I think it was 150 grand a week, something like 200 or something like that. It is one of them ones the club didn't want to break their wage structure. And okay, there's an argument to be had for that. But I have already dug into why clubs can get away with breaking wage structures within reason to create incentives. But exceptional Mo Salah and wage demands, I think, was the episode of the Straight Shootin View that I delved into deeply on that subject. So I'm not going to repeat myself here again. But where I am going with this is some of the earlier videos, the earlier Pitch Talk videos, if you cast your mind way back to early 2011, when we talked about Suarez, Torres, Andy Carroll, and that kind of thing. As a Liverpool supporter, I've seen so many players leave and literally bridge over the River Kwai. Just torching bridges. Not just burning them, torching them on their way out. Some people have said to me, Michael Owen, no, he was forced out, but it kind of all's well that ends well. Luis Suarez, he burnt bridges on his way out, acting like a bucktooth Pac-Man on his way out after fans had adored him. So it's one of them was he burnt his bridges on his way out. Fernando Torres burnt his bridges on his way out. As soon as he got to Chelsea on Chelsea TV, I'm at a big club now where I can win trophies and that. Oh, okay, really? You realise who you're playing against a few days later, and then Daniel Agger, bow, forearm shiver to the face, and then Morales scoring the winning goal in that match. It was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. But it's one of them where Javier Mascherano, some people want to say that Mo Salah has down tools, and it's like, how about no? Number one, you're saying that in the closed season when there's no matches anyway, and number two, there's no World Cup this year. Well, not until very late on, until November. And number three, it is one of them ones after the amazing 4 or 5 seasons he's had recently. Mate, he's entitled to have a few games off. Same with Sadio Mane. So it's one of them ones that people trying to look for that sensationalist story, and these parasitic media outlets trying to make smoke where there is no fire. It's like trying to, like, a lot of these parasitic media outlets have tried to make out for years that there's been a rift between Salah and Mane and all that kind of stuff. It's like, yeah, okay, cool, whatever. They hated each other. They wouldn't play as well together, or one of them would have been like, yeah, I'm leaving earlier. So leave that aside. But I like the fact that Mane, in comparison to Suarez, Torres, Mascherano, who as Liverpool fans we adored as players, he didn't burn his bridge on his way out. Mane, in my view, just like Steve McManaman, was like, you know what, I love this club, but in McManaman's case, it was, I want to win a Champions League. And it's like, you know what, fair play to him, he moved to Real Madrid and he did that. And he was an important part of that with the original Galacticos. So it's one of them where it's like, you know what, can't begrudge the guy for that. We were a Cup Winners' Cup side at that point. We were nowhere near the Champions League. We were light years away when McManaman left. So it's one of them where it's like he gave some great years to the club. And cool, we'll always remember that goal against Celtic where he ran from his own half and scored. So we'll always have those memories. Sadio Mane, we will always have memories of him taking Robbie Fowler, ironically taking Robbie Fowler's mantle for the quickest hat-trick in Premier League history. And once again, ironically again, it was against Arsenal. So it's one of them, we'll have memories like that. We will have memories such as his goals against Manchester City. His memories, the list is endless in terms of memories that he has left. And he, as I said, he'd be welcomed back with open arms tomorrow by me if he was to come back. So it's one of them where Bayern Munich have obviously wanted to replace the potentially departing Robert Lewandowski. So it's like, cool. Who better than Mane? Is one of them ones in world football right now to replace someone as good as Lewandowski. So fair play to Bayern for moving quickly. I remember Mane only had a year left on his contract with us, so it's like, well, better sell him for 35 million now than get nothing for him. And remember, he's past 30 as well. Some say his best years are behind him. I reckon he's still got a couple of good years left. Same with Mo Salah, who ironically also has about a year left on his contract. But, I said, it's one of them where it's like, if Sadio Mane wanted a new challenge, fine. If he wanted to earn more money, fine. As I've said before, you can't begrudge players in a free market economy for wanting to earn more money. And I've mentioned this on other Straight Shootin View episodes. You can't begrudge them for that. I just don't like the kind of players who 1 minute love the club and next minute are burying it either on their way out trying to force a move, like Javier Mascherano, who down tools on a Monday Night Football against Man City and was like, nah, I'm not playing for you, Roy. Sorry, Mr. Hodgson, not playing for you. I'm going to Barca. I'm done. And you get played at centre-back most of your time there, and you're complaining about playing out of position for Liverpool. But anyway, leaving that aside, it is one of them ones where it's like those departures, Torres, Mascherano, Suarez, guys burning bridges on their way out, and it's like, dude, you ain't welcome back no more. There have been links with Suarez coming back to Liverpool, and it's like, well, no. After the way he left and the trouble he caused, no, don't ruin a harmonious squad by bringing that in. And also with Darwin Núñez, I wish him all the best because he's got big shoes to fill, taking Origi's number, and shout out to Divock Origi as well. It's one of them where it's like, wasn't getting the game time, so move on. It's one of them ones. Good luck to you, just like Sadio. Good luck to Divock Origi. Good luck to Sadio Mane. You guys didn't burn bridges on the way out. You conducted yourself with absolute class, the two of you. So you know what? Fair play to you. Good luck to you on your next adventures at Roma and Bayern Munich, respectively. So, can't ask for any more. It's one of them ones. If Mane wanted more money and he could get it elsewhere, fair play to him. Fair play to him. For what he's doing back in his homeland of Senegal, building schools, hospitals and that kind of thing, cool. Go and earn as much money as you can. Go and do it. That's my take on it. I have been Straight Shootin LJA, and I would love to know your views. Sadio Mane leaving Liverpool, is it going to be a hammer blow, or will the Reds be just fine with Darwin Núñez as the replacement and others who can step into that role as well? What do you think of players leaving clubs and burning bridges, as opposed to players leaving clubs and conducting themselves the right way, with class, like a Sadio Mane, not ripping on the club or burying it on his way out or on their way out? What do you think of that? www.pitch-talk.com is the official website. Join us for podcasts, vlogs, and much, much more. Remember our podcast, you can find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Anchor FM. Also, you can also find us on Ghana, G-A-A-N-A, Verbal, VURBL.com, so many other places, Player FM, TuneIn Radio, a number of other places as well where you can find us, Spotify, wherever you find your podcast, you will find the Pitch Talk brand there, invading and ready to take over. Join the footballing revolution we are working so hard to create. Facebook.com/Pitch Talk. Become a fan, become a friend, become a member of the group. At Pitch Talk on Twitter. Tweet with us, follow us, see what we're up to. At Pitch Talk on Instagram as well for vlog previews, images, and much, much more. Also, YouTube.com/Pitch Talk for all of our videos. You know what? Plugin done. I've been Straight Shootin LJA, and until next time, thank you for your time. Take it easy, peeps.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution.
Check out the official Pitch Talk website.
www.pitch-talk.com. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to Pitch Talk.
We are fans of football, dropping vlogs, videos and podcasts on the beautiful game.
Check out our videos on YouTube and Instagram's IGTV,
Including special feature segments.
5 minutes with the G.
the Straight Shootin View,
Coaching with JBK. We produce, record and edit video content.
and
Audio on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts,
Verbal, Podomatic,
Anchor.
Spotify.
and other podcast platforms.
Join the Pitch Talk revolution on Twitter, Instagram.
Facebook.
And www.pitch-talk.com.
The pitch is where we eat.
The pitch is where we sleep.
And the pitch is where we talk.
I can see you now.